Let's check out DLC fighter Rashid. You didn't think I forgot about this game, did ya? Even though he's been out for a long time now, we haven't seen him that much represented in tournament, even at EVO. EVO was the first big CPT match where we could have seen him, and he wasn't even there, unfortunately. I wonder how people feel about him. I know he was busted for a little while, but the game's gone through a number of updates, and finally get to check him out alongside his girl, Aki. So far, his walk is okay. I don't really know if he feels fast compared to anybody else. His dodge is a little bit, I don't know, tight, close. It seems fast, but it doesn't go very far. I don't know. He seems nimble and lithe. I like his brand new outfit. He's really bobbing and weaving a lot, like he's kind of like he's hyper and jittery or something. He like just can't settle down. And then, of course, his big, tall jump, the whirl of wind, the living dervish himself. All right, quiet you. Let's check out his jabs. 4-frame jab, of course, we love it. Wow, triple jab, even from that far away. I like that. I'm going to keep the frame data on. I learned my lesson this time. Looking at the game without the data. We need it. Any back or forward. So no back or forward jab. Command jab 4 frames, can hit 3 times max. I like that. A very fast stand strong. Not the farthest stand strong, but 6 frames, it'll challenge a lot. It'll challenge Chun-Li's, that's for sure. Alright. Oh, check on block. Check on block. What is this jab on block? -1. Nothing doing. Damn, his strong is +1. Alright. Strong character. And this nice, big, forward advancing. Forward strong. 8 frames. Let's see if it goes over anything. -3, so it's safe. So let's see if it goes over anything. So let's see if I know how to do this now. Let's see. Reset center, good. Block after first hit. Recovery random, good. All this is on refill, good. Frame-o-meter is on, good. And then we want to go to... So what I can do is... Let's just make him do... Why don't I make him do... We're prepping. Why don't I make him do... And then play back. Play back a lot. How come you're not playing back continuously? How come you're not playing back continuously? Recording trigger auto on input. Countdown. Replay. What did they change in here? Whatever. I want to see if he's gonna... He doesn't play it back anyway. Punish counter. You see that? Punish counter. Now we need to test this. What's the deal with the recording now? Record. Start record. Wasn't there an option? Recording trigger auto on input. Recording conditions, the moment you resume the battle. Auto is... What is auto? Resume battle on input when the command's been input. Countdown. Don't give me any countdown. Wasn't it supposed to be able to continue? Basic settings. Go to basic settings. Alright, they changed something in here, damn it. But I can... Look at this now. It's supposed to repeat. So maybe because it's a high. Let me check this. Where does it say? It's a high. So then, does that mean you can duck it? This is what I'm saying. And I'm holding L1 like I'm playing Mortal Kombat and blocking. Why don't you record this and repeat it anymore? He counter hit me. He counter hit my stand short. I interrupted him. Needed to repeat. So just because he's not far enough. So I don't know that you can't. All right, I just tried there. You can't low profile it. Look at the command. Look at the command history. Crouch medium kick. So it's not a matter of low profiling. It's a matter of who's colliding with who first. You know, who puts up their cash and sees who stuns who. All right, so it doesn't go over lows. It doesn't low crush. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. But we got this a nice forward advancing, safe, stand strong, and then an advantaged 6-frame challenge, stand strong. Let's look at the fierce. Let's look at the fierce. 9 frames, quick for a fierce, I got to admit. A big chop. Let's see on block. -4. So punishable up close. Yeah, I wonder who's got a fast enough and far enough 4-frame move to punish that. Jamie's crouch jab, and not from max range. I don't know why you'd want to do this then. Maybe it's just a big combo. Maybe it's just a big combo move. It could do big damage. -4, it's not exactly a poke. And if you're in range for this, you're probably in range for this. You're probably in range for a forward strong if you want to do a stand fierce. Anything on back fierce or forward fierce? Forward fierce is overhead. 22-frame overhead. Now that looks like it goes off lows. Let's see it on block. -3, not punishable. So... need him to repeat that. Counter hit me. Punished. I think it's just a matter of... yeah, I'm interrupting him completely. And he's beating me. I think it's just a matter of who can get the move off. You don't really need to worry about... you don't really need to worry about low profiling underneath a move if you can just stand jab, slash, and interrupt it as it's starting in midair anyway. So with this game, it's less about hit level and it's more just about who activates their frame first. Okay, it's an overhead. It's safe. It's another tool for him to use. Not bad. Let's look at his down jab. 5-frame down jab. What is it on block? -1. +5 on hit. Does he get it 4 times? Can he do it into stand jab? Yeah, okay. But I mean, stand jab is 4 frames, and his crouch jab's not a low. So a 5-frame jab. I guess it's a little bit further than some other people's. I don't know. It's okay. Let's keep going. Crouch strong. Wow, really reaches up. 6-frame crouch strong really reaches up. I can appreciate at least when characters standing crouch strongs, their medium punches, are the same frame, and I don't have to think differently about them. So 6 frames. Is that +2 on block? +2, +1, +2, +1. It reaches extremely far. It's still a high. Huh, it's still a high, not a medium. Let's record him. Then repeat it, please. How do I get him to fucking repeat this shit? How do I get this to repeat? I had this problem the last time, and it was fucking working perfectly. Wake up reversal, reversal after damage. Like, look at this. Recording trigger. What happened to the recording settings, dude? I don't need a countdown. I need it to repeat yourself. Let's see this. It still doesn't fucking do it. Whatever. So if he... Can I just neutral duck this? No. It's still the same instance of... It's just strange that it's hitting high. I guess how else would it hit? There's no real such thing as medium in this game, I guess. So that's kind of weird. A 6-frame strong. Does it reach farther than his... It reaches the slightest bit farther than his stand strong, but it's still just as fast. He looks like he's just going fucking hyper. Am I just used to like Mortal Kombat, and now I like going back to this game is like playing hyper fighting for the first time? All right, and then stand fierce, 12 frames. That's also yet another high. How safe is this? -6, it's punishable. Yeah, there's a lot of characters that can probably get like a low forward or something. I mean, it's 12 frames. That's incredibly slow. It's not a low or a sweep or anything. It reaches incredibly far. I mean, if you have a combo that's like, maybe you could do a projectile. I don't know if he has a projectile. I think that he has a projectile, right? We're getting ahead of ourselves, but maybe you could do like a projectile and then drive rush. You know, some type of drive rush, crouch fierce into the shit, or, You know, I don't know. You could do if it's some type of drive rush conversion. Maybe it's a good drive rush move on block. You know, raw drive rush. Let's see what it does. Block it, please. -2. Now that's no good. That's no good. What could it be used for? Maybe big combo damage. Maybe it's special cancelable. It doesn't seem that way. I accidentally discovered a number of specials. It doesn't seem to be cancelable. It's far range. It's slow. It's unsafe. It's punishable. -6. It doesn't give advantage when drive rush. What could we use this for? Is it any type of a combo? In a combo, it does big damage. Is there some way you can convert into reaching really far with this? In that precious 6 frames, you can't just like step forward a little bit and reach like a strong or something? I don't know. And when you have this far-reaching forward strong, oh, that hits twice also. That hits twice also. Hey, that might be useful. Let's see if he That's what I want. So, why is he not fucking repeating this now? Alright, so if you're doing some move, yeah, if you're doing some move, like, it's almost not worth it to transition into like a 2-hitting normal. I've even started practicing inputting drive impact even when I'm not cancelable. I'll do moves that are not cancelable, like a heavy roundhouse or some shit like that, and I'm like, oh, they did drive impact, and then I started realizing I should just train myself to hit drive impact anytime they do, whether I'm cancelable or not, because sometimes I'll be like, I'll strike into a drive impact and I'll just block, like, nah, I just did a jab, I can recover, and I'll get hit, and it's like, you could have fucking canceled and blown him up. So whatever, I don't know what the use of his crouch fierce is. It seems really shitty. Let's look at his kicks. He's got a 4-frame knee. Now, I like that. Does anybody deserve 2 4-frame moves other than Chun-Li? Maybe Rashid. So, it doesn't... What does it cancel into? Well, what's the advantage on hit? 3 frames. So it's not going to be able to... Ooh, 3 frames on hit, so it's not going to be able to combo into anything. Unlike his jab, which is 4 frames, can combo into itself. Or his crouch. Damn, 5 frames? Alright. Interesting. So, is it special cancelable? I mean, it's special cancelable, but is it... Can you combo off it? You know? And if he has... I don't know. If he has a 4-frame knee, what is it on hit on block? -1. Same as his jab. Here's the thing. Like, what's stopping his jab from being comboable? If, you know, if his knee is also... You see what I'm saying? Like, his knee and his jab are both standing moves. They're both 4 frames. They're both -1 on block. But the jab, like, cancels. And it's like, you can chain multiple into... You see what I'm saying? You can chain multiple jabs into a special. You can only chain one of these into a special. Like, why are you ever even going to poke with this? Maybe he's got a target combo off it. So forward and backward, like knee. I don't like this move. Just use jab, it does the same thing. Just use jab, it does the same thing. It's not like they're ducking a jab. Maybe I could make him... I don't know what. See, it's not like I can duck the jab. Weird. So then let's look at his medium kick. 8 frames. 8 frames. He's really whipping it. -3. It's safe. Alright, an 8-frame move that's safe. I like that. I mean, shit. An 8-frame move that's safe at this range is almost better than an 8-frame low that's like -6, like Jamie or Jamie, Chun-Li, you know. Hell, even Lily's crouch medium kick I think is like 10 frames -5. Chun-Li's I think is 7 -6. Jamie's is... I think Jamie's is punishable as well. So at the very least, you got a far standing move. If you don't want to get in with forward strong, you can just use stand medium kick. 8 frames. I guess the speed of his normals makes up for the fact that his walk, he's not slow, but he's not, I mean, he ain't Cammy or Manon or anything. Alright, I like this move. 8 frames, really makes contact. Probably a good whiff punish, probably can drive rush. We'll get into it. I guess I should be testing that as I'm looking at the normals. Doesn't seem like it can drive rush. They added a new command where you can press both mediums on hit and drive rush. That's kind of weird, but useful. Hopefully it'll stop us from getting whiff normal, you know, into a forward dash when you're trying to make contact and drive rush in the heat of battle. So 8 frames, stand medium kick, advances forward a little bit, reaches. Yeah, moves him forward a little bit, reaches, -3. I like that. Not drive rushable though, but maybe it can link into something. +6, so you can link it into a jab, or down jab won't work, but you can link it into a jab if you have range. Can you link it into stand strong? Look at that! Look at that! Look, 6 frames of advantage, and for all you Mortal Kombat players, you see how? Do you see how stand strong is listed as a 6-frame move? And do you see how the frame-o-meter indicates that it has 5 frames of startup and becomes active on frame 6? And do you see how stand medium kick shows that you are at 6 frames of advantage? And do you see how I can combo stand medium kick into stand strong medium punch? Because this gives me 6 frames and stand strong is 6 frames. Do you get it? You label the move by the first active frame, not the startup frames. That doesn't tell you anything. Mortal Kombat players and NRS developers, thank you. This has been a PSA about frame data. So, I like his stand medium kick. Does he have any command normals off that? No. Let's look at his roundhouse. Let's look at his roundhouse. 13 frames. You'll get full punish counter comboed if you do this on whiff and they jump in at you. You know, level 7 CPU. This is a full jump in punish, whiff punish counter combo, drive rush level 3 punish for a level 7 CPU if you do this on whiff. What is this? It's a high, -5, so it's punishable. It's punishable. 13 frames. What is it on hit? No. On hit, it's -1. And on block, it's -5. And you have to be so close to this. So like maybe this is like his anti-air, since his stand fierce isn't really going to help you. Maybe, or his crouch fierce. Ordinarily, characters' crouch fierces are their anti-airs. Like, think about Luke, think about Jamie. Jamie's got a lot of other anti-airs, but by default, so maybe his stand roundhouse is his anti-air. Why don't I record him jumping? Yeah, maybe. Ooh, you get a nice counter hit off that, huh? Ooh, boy, he went over it. Maybe it's just his jump. Maybe his jump he's like a counter to himself. His own jump is the only one that gets around it. Wow. His own jump is like perfectly timed to get around it? Dude. Why don't you fucking repeat the recording, you little cunt? I don't understand why it's gotta be so difficult. Got counter hit by himself. He sort of has Jamie's... Damn, he sort of has Jamie's jump roundhouse. Can I get another combo off that? I'm getting blown up by my own move. Wow, not a very good anti-air. Manon players are gonna have a field day against you trying to anti-air them like this. Let's try one more time. Let's see if I can do... Damn it, see? Not very good then. You gotta hit it way too early. Gotta hit it way too early. And then you go under them with the drive rush. I don't know, man. Seems to get crushed. It seems to go under them. They jump over you. If they do a cross-up, they'll hit you in the back. And then you can't even get a drive rush juggle combo after it. His stand roundhouse might suck. And then forward roundhouse. This is not an overhead. It's a high. 16 frames. -3, it's safe. Another nice forward advancing move. I wonder what's got more range. forward roundhouse, or I think stand strong has more range. All you gotta do is step a pixel forward after you reset the thing. Look how far forward I have to get. Let's see if I dash back twice, and then if I, yeah, I think forward strong has more range even than forward roundhouse. It's +2 on hit, -3 on block, so it's not even really that exciting on drive rush. It's not even really that exciting on drive rush, it's just +1. Does this go over lows? You know? Maybe. Yeah, okay, maybe it goes over lows. Oh. Maybe that does go over lows. Yeah, it seems like it. Alright. A nice low crush. I mean, that'll hit you. So anything that's not a true low, it'll go over, like, crouch shorts, crouch mediums. Okay. And then his jabs are highs. Alright, you could say it goes over lows. I mean, that's definitely active. That's definitely active. So it'll go over low. What about a throw? I gotta get myself to do it. If this is still throw, I was gonna say, are you still throwing or what? I see this little kick here. I'm like, are you still throwing or what? That's his throw animation. Yeah, maybe it beats throws. Because I'm getting the throw animation. Because I get the knee animation. Alright, that's anti-low, anti-throw. Okay, that's a very good move. Forward roundhouse is anti-low and anti-throw. That's extremely good, and it's safe. Alright, he's got a new move in his arsenal. Kind of like Chun-Li forward roundhouse. No throw, please. Okay, I like it. I like it better than his stand roundhouse. Forward roundhouse. And then crouch short. 5 frames, but that's very fair. +3, so you're not gonna be able to hit. You're not gonna be able to combo off it. Just chain. Oh, you can fucking chain. What does that say? -1, 5 frames. So what can we get off a crouch short? You can get a crouch jab. You can get. Let's see if you can get a stand jab. Yeah, crouch short, stand jab. What about from a more reasonable distance? Double crouch short. Let's see if it. Let's see if that special cancels. Sometimes crouch short won't. It seems like it won't. You should just do the jab. All right. So crouch short into crouching or standing jab to get a combo. Started off a low. It doesn't seem to combo into the knee. That knee sucks then. Stand short sucks. Why even bother doing it? I mean, again, other than in a combo. But that's so awkward too. Like crouch short combo is so weird. You can just do jab and you can drive rush that. So crouch short, 5 frames. Not bad, it does what it's supposed to do. 7 frame low forward. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Hey, Rashido! Rashido! -5 only, so they're only going to be able to get, like, a crouch short or a crouch or stand jab if they have anything at all to punish you and if they're close enough. Damn, 7 frames, -5, and on hit is it -1. But you can special cancel it, so you don't even have to worry about drive rushing it. -5 on block means a lot. It means that they can only crouch short or, you know, crouch or stand jab you. So let's see. What am I trying to test here? The range. I'm trying to test the typical range. So you might not even be in range. You know? Oh, can you get a stand jab punish on that? Because he's crouching, you see? Yeah, you can. Alright. Yeah, you can. Okay. So just because he's crouching on block, you can still punish with stand moves. But to only give you a 5 frame punish is going to limit their options. Usually the best thing they have is like a standing or crouching short to link into some jab thing. So maybe like a very small punish. I mean, they could always drive rush. They could always jab into a drive rush you, and then super combo. But you know, it's better than nothing. It shouldn't be -4, it shouldn't be -6. Well, maybe it could be -6. But that's pretty good. -5 only, 7 frames. I like that as well. Does he have any command normals on that, other than a slide? And then he's got a roundhouse. A 9-frame sweep, low knockdown. The trouble with sweeps is that they're so punishable, and they're slower than low forward. They also cannot be drive impacted, so it's sort of like sweeps in this game became like a whiff punish tool rather than a low knockdown tool. Because they're just so vulnerable to drive impact, and they're really unsafe. And it's not like in the old Street Fighters where, okay, sweeps are unsafe, but you would just get a sweep. In this game, I mean, you get, you know, full drive rush combo, you know, green rush, punish combo, you know, level 3 super. So sweeps are incredibly devastating, and they're most useful. Their basically only use is like as a whiff punish, or to give Jamie a drink, not to enable him. Startup is 9 frames. Yeah, I mean, it's a sweep. You know, use it when applicable. Let's look at what drive rushes. So I'll use the command. His jab drive rushes, his strong drive rushes. Even his forward strong can drive rush off the first hit. His fierce can. His crouch jab can. His crouch strong can. Only his crouch fierce can. Only his crouch fierce can't? You would imagine this would be the thing because of how long range it is. Boy, this move sucks. It's +5 on hit. So you can get stuff. +5. You should be able to get a short. Why can't I get anything off this? It's just tough. You would imagine you'd be able to. I have the room. I have the room. It's only +1. Maybe I'm confused. I'm confused because of that. I'm confused because of that. It's +5 when you drive rush. All right. Yeah, his stand fear seems trash. Let's look at his stand knee. So that also drive rushes. No big deal. His stand medium kick won't. I think that's perfectly fair. This move is already such a good check. And I said that you could combo into a stand strong if you're close enough. So I think it's fair that this cannot. His roundhouse also cannot. And his forward roundhouse also cannot. I think that's also probably fair as well. His crouch short cannot. But you can always cancel into... His crouch short cannot, but you can always cancel into another jab after that. His crouch medium kick, of course, does. That's going to be godlike then. 7-frame crouch medium kick, -5. That's godlike. And then his sweep does it. So basically all of his punches. Let's take a look at his jumps. His jump jab has like a forward... His jump jab has like a forward... arc to it. Almost to hit forward. Maybe it's better as an air-to-air. Not really as a jump in. What about his jump fierce? Same thing. His jump fierce has this forward momentum. Almost for an air-to-air if they jump at you, or an air hit if you want to jump at them in the air, or like for a juggle. Like if he... What was he doing? If he was going to jump at me, and then I probably tried to hit, could I combo off this? Something like that. I wonder if you can drive rush into a jump. No. Sometimes when they're jumping at you, you can drive rush under them and try and, if your character has a move, you can try and drive rush under them and then activate the attack to autocorrect. But that depends on your character and their attacks. It kind of works for Jamie. I don't know about the rest of the cast. So his jump fierce and his jump jab are kind of both the same. They kind of swing forward. They're not really jump in moves. They're more like air-to-airs. I keep seeing the light. He keeps catching the light off his sneakers. What the heck is he wearing? He's got like Free the Toe by New Balance or something, and that golden elephant is shining, you know, glinting the light of the sun in me, dude. Jump fierce. Wow, hits twice. Jump fierce hit twice. It's got that cool like pyramidal triangular angle where It's kind of like Honda's slap. You jump, or Chun-Li. They have these punches where they lean horizontally and they suck their stomach up and they hit their fist out. So maybe that's good against fireballs. Like if he can do this, and you kind of jump over it and kind of slap him like that. Maybe good for getting over fireballs. Ryu's jump fierce is the same way. So they kind of have that triangular shape where they kind of pick their stomach up and they slap with their hand to try and get over fireballs. Not bad, I like it. Jump short, let's see if this is a cross-up. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. It's quick. Again, another quick air to air. I think his jump jab is fast and his jump strong is longer, so those are the good air to air moves. Jump short probably would be like a quick jump in. A quick jump in on your opponent. I don't know though, it kind of doesn't land on them. 7 frames a hit stun. Jump jab does 8 frames. I don't know, maybe you don't want to even use jump short. It kind of might recover too fast in mid. And jump jab is starts faster. I don't know about this. What about total? 9. I don't know about jump short. I don't know that I like that. What about jump medium kick? Finally gets a cross up. It's a knee rather than a long kick. That's pretty interesting. A lot of characters have these types of knees on their jump short. Like maybe Guile, he's got one, right? Can I hit on the way up? Instant jump attack of anything. Alright, so jump medium kick's probably going to be your basic jump in. I wonder if it collides with anybody. We kind of trade. Let's see if he does jump jab. He beat me. Maybe how fast does this start in the air? 7 frames. Maybe that's even a good air to air as well. Maybe jump medium kick covers all your options. It's like good on the way up, good to air, good on the way down. 11 frames, 7 frames to start up, and it's a cross up. Yeah, maybe your go-to jump should just be jump medium kick. And then it's like I'll hit them in front, I'll hit them coming down, cross up. Maybe that's just your go-to option. And then his jump roundhouse is like another his jump. So the only thing about jump medium kick would be it doesn't reach very far if you want to jump horizontally over a fireball. So you can use jump fierce for that. What about his jump roundhouse? That reaches a bit far. It also flips him up. It kind of picks him up and kicks downward, so it's a tall jump in. It doesn't cross up or autocorrect. All right, I mean I like it. Sure, it's gonna have a use. So I guess I like his jump jab. His jump medium punch. I feel like that would only be useful in your own type of combo. If he has some type of air combo where I have to jump up and hit him, jump medium is always the way to go. But if I want to air to air, shut up, dumbass. If I want to air to air, I want to do jump jab. So jump jab is good to air, jump fierce is good to go over fireballs. Jump medium kick is of course good to cross up, and then jump roundhouse is like a nice. Maybe it'll beat anti-air attempts. Maybe that could go over fireballs as well. It slams. It puts the hitbox very well below him and picks his hurtbox up. So sure. What's better, jump fierce with the double hit 15, or jump roundhouse at 13? 10 frames versus 8 frames. So jump fierce is faster and has more hits done. 15. Depending on how low you do it. Alright, not bad. And we looked at drive rushes. So what now? Specials? Let's look at the command list. I don't understand why they changed the recording options. What's the deal here? Command list. Special moves. special moves. Down forward fierce. So he has this forward advancing tornado, kind of a weird, just kind of a weird combo ender to make him the whirling dervish type. So 8 frames on the jab, 8 frames on the strong, and 6 frames on the fierce, but they travel in different distances. Jab goes forward, strong goes diagonally upward, and then the fierce goes vertical. They're all now a vertical move in this game in Street Fighter is worthwhile because let's see if hang on. Let's see if it'll beat a cross up. So what am I trying to do here? So maybe that's your anti-air. Maybe that's your anti-air. Counter hit. I counter hit him. So a vertical move in a Street Fighter game might be valuable if you're going to anti-air a cross-up or combo in the corner. What about, and then the EX, ooh, the EX1. The EX1 goes diagonal forward and it has 5 frames of invulnerability. So he has a reversal. Enhanced down forward punch. Or quarter circle forward punch. I got Mortal Kombat on the brain. What do you want me to tell you? So not bad. The jab hits. Even hitting all 3, the strong hits. But of course the fierce doesn't. So let's see, 3 jabs, quarter circle forward jab, 1160. And then, okay, same damage, 1160. Same damage, same startup, whatever you want to do. You can knock them down, or you can just keep them standing, I guess. Keep them standing, I guess, for the pressure. If you don't want to combo into the knockdown. Let's see. You're not in throw range, coming straight out of it. What about if... Ooh, you're in throw range if you do a double jab. So 2 jab, quarter circle forward jab, and then you're still in throw range. That's interesting. He might want to do this afterwards. That'd be nice, a nice follow-up. You know? You could condition them. That'd be a nice throw bait. And that beats a low as well. They'd have to jab you with whatever's fast enough. Let's see, let's record him doing... let's record this. So he's going to hit me, and then I'll mash jab to get out. That's basically your only option. And then I tried to mash crouch jab, and it didn't work because crouch jab's -5. So you got to mash for 4 frames. What is this coming out? It's +2. It's +2. What about... That almost makes it seem it's like it's unescapable. You could... Well, you can't crouch. You could start something. You could start something. So, let's see. Let's try that again. I'll mash roundhouse. Let me record this again. I break it. Counter hit me. It's almost like you can't get out. Is that a true throw setup? Can't duck it. Maybe you have to block. I don't know. I should be able to activate something. I can't even get out. Success. It says success, so it's reading the input. Like, look at this. I'll try and do forward roundhouse. Success. And I got counter hit. Damn. So, I mean, it's +3. You're at +3. Right? You're at +2. A throw would become 3 frames. You would have to break. You can't even start a jab. So if you time that correctly, it's a true throw trap. That's fucked up. I mean, I just did it. Jab, jab, quarter circle forward punch, and you're at +2. And a throw is 5 frames. You have 3 frames to break that throw. That's it. You have to break the throw. You cannot do anything else. So then that would make it... That's a guaranteed throw setup. As far as you could jump. Oh, you could jump. You could jump or you could backdash. You could jump or you could backdash. You could jump or you could backdash. Alright, but it's a true throw setup. So maybe you want to jump back then if he hits you with that. But then if you jump back, then he could just look. So then let's see if he does... So, like, look at this. Then he could do, set at that trap, you jump back, and then he anti-airs you. Damn. I got some titles. Cool. So that's a really devastating mix-up. Because once he puts you in the throw, once he sets you up for a throw, like, what are you going to do? You cannot challenge. You have to escape the throw. Maybe you could, How am I doing this now? You could reversal, counter hit. Alright. Alright, so you have some options. You have to jump out, break the throw, or reversal. You can't jab and interrupt him. You don't have a fast enough move. So then he could simply wait. I mean, he could go for the throw a lot. He could I mean, if you're a type who likes to reversal and you have the meter, he could encourage you to reversal. He could pressure you. He could throw you. If you jump back, he could anti-air you on reaction. He's at +3 or +2. I mean, a stand strong is not a bad option. Something like a stand medium kick or a stand strong, you know, stand medium into stand strong or something. It's not a bad option. He's at +2. Stand strong would become 4. You might still be able to trade with him. Yeah, we trade. So then that wouldn't be a good option. I mean, if they know that they can't break out of the jab, or break out of the throw, I mean. They can break the throw, reversal the throw, or jump out. But the trick would be, the only thing I was thinking was Rashid having this forward roundhouse to get over lows and throws. But you can't start it up in time. So it's fine, it's fine. Only like Chun-Li, Zangief, and Rashid, I guess, have anti-throw moves. Some characters have anti-low moves. But that's neither here nor there. So I like that. That's a good trap. Off this rolling dervish on the ground. You're in range for a throw, even off 2 jabs. What about, yeah, even off crouch short. Not after, you gotta be point blank. If you're not point blank from crouch short, crouch jab. So, okay. Your results may vary with crouch short. Let's look at some other stuff. Command list. Eagle spike, down back kick. This is a dive. Is that unsafe? I mean, yeah, minus 36. He bounces back. So the thing is, if you have anything like a projectile, a drive rush even, I don't know about the safety of this. It seemed to just be on hit. It's certainly he has a lot of recovery too. On hit, it seems like he should be able to follow up. Maybe he does have a follow up on that. 15 frames, and then the faster one is 21 frames. And then the Fierce is 26 frames. Boy, that really knocks him far. It's all about the knockback. Eagle Spike. Let's make him block all. Minus 36 still. What about the roundhouse? Still minus 36. So all of them are just as punishable. It's not like you have to worry about, did he do the light, medium, or heavy version. They are all equally as punishable. One is equivalent to another. What about enhanced? Still 36. Okay, still 36. So then what's the value of this? Let's record him doing one. Oh fuck, I hate when that happens. What is this? Center. And look at this. I accidentally held right and clicked reset, and it didn't just put me on the at the right position. it put me on the right side. This training mode got all fucked up. What the hell? It was the perfect training mode. I can't set my record options. You're fucking resetting me incorrectly. What the hell is this shit? Stupid ass thing. So then what can he do? He can do his own Eagle Spike, I guess. So look, punish counter. I want to see if I can drive rush. Yeah, pretty easy to drive rush as a punish. That's extremely easy to drive rush punish. So then what's the value to this? It's just a combo ender. You know, he goes really far forward. He goes really far forward with his drive rush before you've even hit a button, and it's almost making it hard to combo off all these flipping counter situations. Like off an anti-air and off this Eagle Spike, I'm kind of finding it hard to combo with him. So Eagle Spike, maybe it's just a combo ender. Nah, that doesn't work. Like, when do you have 15 frames of advantage to do this shit? You can do it off stand fierce, stand roundhouse. I mean, let's see what's cancelable. Stand jab is cancelable. So, because you know what I found out? I don't necessarily know if the same things that are. I don't necessarily know if the same attacks that are special cancelable are drive rush cancelable. Let's say drive rush cancel is like a special attack, and that's all equivalent. Fine. But there are moves in this game that are not special cancelable, but can super cancel, and vice versa. Moves that can super cancel and not special cancel. That's the same thing that I just said. But my point is, you got to test everything. So what about enhanced? It's just a shitty. So that works. Stand jab is cancelable. What about stand what the hell was that? Hold forward and he runs? Hold forward after dash and he runs? Whoa, anime players have a field day. I don't know if I like that. Hey, I don't know if I like that. Hold forward and he runs? Can you... Wait a minute. Hold forward and he runs. Can I block? And then he slides. I don't like that. Hey, Capcom, I don't like that. How do I disable his run? Every move is a slide. Every punch is a kick. And look, this isn't even a roundhouse. Hey, wait a minute. That's a low hitting, double hitting, cross hit. It's like unique attack. What is orange? Is that let's see, the Framedata and you. Orange is projectile invisible. Invisible. And then the high is what? Probably a low. Invisible to lows. Let's put him on block all and test this. I discovered something that I don't like, so let's test it. That is -4, punishable by a jab combo. Stupid. Weird. Block after first hit. What was I testing? What's special cancelable? His stand jab, his stand strong. I wanted to know about his forward strong, which it is. Off the first hit, what about stand roundhouse? Or I mean stand fierce. I'm getting confused now. His stand heavy punch is. Crouch jab is. Crouch strong is. Crouch fierce is not. Stand short is. Stand medium kick is not. Stand roundhouse is not. That's interesting. So basically none of his standing kicks, basically. If you want to think about how I'm never going to do stand short for my life. Only his medium kick and basically all his punches except crouch fierce. And then not his sweep. So basically his crouching medium kick and any punch you could ever desire is essentially special and drive rush cancelable. What was I looking at? This stupid shitty kick that's incredibly punishable. Let's look at the command list again. Whirlwind shot. Now we're into his projectile. So quarter circle forward kicks. He has this nice whirl of wind. The heavier you go, the closer it gets. Roundhouse is close. Medium is medium. Mid-range. And then the light is the... His voice actor sounds familiar. So up close, the projectile is very punishable. Let's put it on block all. And let's test. So up close, the projectile is relatively unsafe when he's doing the light version. But what about the medium version? -9. So you could try and challenge this pretty clearly. Even if you have a... So basically outside of jump range, but even inside of backdash range, you should be challenging this. Yeah, maybe a little bit. So basically, if he's in range for a low forward, the max range projectiles are a little bit safe. What about this one, the roundhouse one? -9, and then it goes to like -9, -7, +2. What if I cancel into that? -9. Would you want to risk the roundhouse one? I mean, if they jump, maybe you like the roundhouse one because it's almost one of those things. Remember when I was playing Reptile in MK1? And I was like, you almost want to do the hold back close force ball because it may not make contact with them. And that would be better because you're already activating and recovering from the animation, and they're only going to recover from the projectile once it makes contact with them. So the later it makes contact with them, the later they enter recovery. And if you do not even make contact with them, I mean, in the event that it whiffs, yeah, okay, they can punish you. But this is a projectile that's staying close to you and lingering in front of you and going upward. So it's not like they could even jump it. It's going to hit them higher on their body, or it's going to hit like into a stand move or something, or a jump. They would have to know that you did the medium. They would have to like know that you did the roundhouse version. Recognize that, you know what I mean? Recognize that you're not really trying to make contact with them. I think this is interesting. And, you know, recognize you want to make contact with them, and it's like they're going to have to wait for it to pass and then, what, rush in at you? Let's see if he does this. You know? You're going to try and rush him? You know, like... What if he does... and then just starts jabbing? See, look, he'll hit me. You get into a projectile battle. I mean, it's kind of weird, you know? Like, he's doing this fierce one and it whiffs. It's kind of interesting. If he does this projectile, first of all, the projectile could collide with your limbs. You're trying to, you know, go under him. You're trying to battle him with projectiles. And he's going to do something where it's like... You're like trying to duck this thing, not just block it, and then you're trying to get under him, get in close. Like try and duck through it. Like you don't want to accidentally swing and get made contact with it. You kind of want to get around it and under it. So this idea of keeping a projectile close to you and on the screen, it's like a landmine. You don't want to make contact on block, but you want it to leave, and it's not traveling very fast. You want it to travel to you and make contact with you so you can start blocking it, and it's not doing that. You don't want to move forward and hit into it. You don't want to swing into it when it's still like low in front of your face. So I think that's kind of interesting. Like, yeah, it kind of acts like a landmine on the screen. Interesting. What about the EX? No, but because it's a kick. Spinning mix, take this. What about on block? -2. Whoa, I already fucking basically ran out of time with this dude? No way. How much, Damn, I spent that much time on him? Alright, well, I gotta do a part 2. I gotta do a part 2, going through the special moves and the, normal commands. Damn, he took a while. Rashid.